work? Is this working? Is it working? Oh my gosh, why isn't the Twitch chat working? It was working when I tested it before the stream. Literally before. Oh wow, now it's working. Okay, awesome. Oh my god, I was stressed out. Oh my god. I still have to figure out where I want to put it. Okay, welcome! Welcome everyone. If you guys didn't know, today is technically also me testing out, like, Twitch as, like, a, platform for, like, streaming. So I'm multi-streaming today, which is crazy because I don't know, I just thought it would work out if I did that. I don't know why this has people like on both sides. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know. Senbei set this chat up with me. I just bought it because it was slightly transparent, and the transparency is important to me because if you'll notice, my chat on YouTube is also transparent-ish. Not naturally, I made that happen myself. I think it looks classy. So if the mod fails, the PPs are going to be on 2 platforms. I know! Isn't that crazy? I'm just you know, I love me some risky business. I love some risky business. But I thought, you know, it'd be a really good, like, first, game to play that's, like, on Twitch as well as YouTube because of the fact that it was, like, the first game that I ever really played on YouTube. So I thought that that would be kind of cool, you know? Very full circle. What if I put you both here? That's kind of cute, I think. But, what's it called? I like had to start late because I woke up from my nap after work and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play the game now. And then I opened the thing and I went, oh my god, I just realized that I didn't put the new mod on the what do you call it? I don't have the mod on the mod isn't like on this PC because I used to have it on my old one. But I forgot that, like, when you move stuff over, like, it doesn't carry it. So when you want to be above Twitch, you guys care about that? It will look uglier because for some reason this is super fat, but we can change it. I don't care. Who even is a say-so through here, you know? Yeah, Father Hugo is in Termina. I was gonna be like, I feel like this just looks like less cute. Like I feel like this visually is cuter. Like when this one is a little bit lower and then this one is higher because of the colors. It like kind of goes like light to dark. Because when we play the game, yeah, the slight offset, it helps with the way that the offset looks. I might need to get a different chat widget. I feel like it looks cute. I just don't know why it's like not a straight line. Like I feel like it should be a straight line. I don't know why it's not a straight line. I had to call Senbei just to set up the chat widget because it was like I bought it and then it was like look at this thing. It's super easy to set up, and then I did the thing where I was like, oh, super easy to set up. I love when it says it's super easy to set up. And then I bought it and I looked at the information and it was like, this is how easy this is to set up, and I tried it and then it didn't work. And so then I had to call Senbei because I couldn't figure it out. So, you know, that was awesome, and that happens to everything. It's like when I tried to do for my birthday, when I tried to do the Donathon chat bar, but then I couldn't figure out the Donathon chat bar, so then you guys just had to wait for me every couple of hours when I remembered that Donathons have goals, that I had to talk about my Donathon because I didn't have one of those fancy goal widget things that like tells you what the next goal is and how much money it is and how close you are to it, because it's super cool and engaging. Because I simply couldn't figure it out. Like, I don't know how VTubers consistently use widgets like that. Like, I don't know. I'm really smart, I think, but not really, I guess. And every time I'm like, wow, I'm really good at like learning these new things. I can't wait. Like, I'm gonna be super impressive this time, and then it doesn't work. Like, I tried. Oh my god. So normally when I play Fear and Hunger, I use the Dark Raccoon censorship mod, which is basically just like he made this mod that puts like dark bars over like all of the gore and the gore and the Pinot Noirs. But for some reason, even though I was doing exactly how I normally do it, like the mod is so simple. It's supposed to be like there's a file of called www, and you copy it and then you paste it into the original game files, and it replaces the images so that it's censored. Okay? And so I go, okay, copy www file into this file, and then it says like copying 3,000 images. Would you like to replace them? And then you say yes, and that's supposed to be the whole mod. Like, it's like the simplest mod in the history of mods. But the thing is, Dark Raccoon's mod, you're supposed to be able to see after you download it on the starting screen that you've downloaded the mod. So I did that like 12 times, because every time I opened it, it was like it didn't have like the thing that says that I successfully did it. So I was like, why not? Why not? I also wanted to use the Dark Raccoon mod where I could do infinite saves, so that no matter how far we got, I could just like save at the end of the playthrough instead of having to like use up one of the nights to save. Because you can't just save in this game, like you have to use one of your nights and then move time forward. So if you want to end stream because you're tired, then you have to wait until you can like get to a point where you can use the bed. And I was like, that's annoying, so I should have a save mod. And then, you know, the Dark Raccoon save mod is super easy too. It's just, you go to the first, like, you do the same thing, you copy the www file, paste it, and then you just walk in the beginning to Moonless. And I was like, this is gonna be easy, because I did that on my other one that I did for my first playthrough. Both of the mods I used in the first playthrough for this game on my channel were Dark Raccoon mods. And it was still easy. It was just download the www file and copy and paste it. Well, guess what? That didn't work. So I found this other person's censorship mod that is like, apparently this mod that he uses only does it only censors like, it technically only censors the sexual stuff. So they're not gonna censor the gore. But I was kind of like, I feel like the gore in Fear and Hunger is really not that bad. So I was kind of like, it should be fine, you know? I feel like if I don't censor the gore in Fear and Hunger, it really isn't that scary. So I figure, as long as it covers the Pinot Noirs, it should be fine, right? As long as it covers the Pinot Noirs and the boobs. And you know what's great about this mod that I downloaded today is that it doesn't have a sign like Dark Raccoon on the opening screen if it works or not. So we won't be able to find out if it works until we get to probably the woodsman. And I don't really want to interact with the woodsman, but I might interact with him just to see if his Pinot Noir shows up. And then, you know, because it's quick, and then I can run. And then if his Pinot Noir is there, then we can go back to the chatting screen, and I can try downloading another censor mod. Because I don't know why the Dark Raccoon one isn't working. But, smiles and waves at the camera, like a penguin from the Penguins Madagascar franchise. You can't even see me wave when I do that. See, it's like, what's the point of, why did I even do that? Why do I tell you that I'm doing that? It's like, oh my god, whoa, whoa. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Oh, you know, I had this really fun idea actually for a stream that I'm not doing today, but I thought of last night because I was on Twitter and I saw this person designing My Little Pony characters as Uma Musume's, and I was like, oh my god, what if I designed MLP characters as Uma Musume's in their racing outfits? And I was like, why do I keep doing that? I'm like, you know what's a fun stream? Let me just design this thing from this thing. Oh my god! Did you guys think about how... Did you guys see the stuff for the new warrior cats? I want to do a Warrior Cats tier list. That's another thing I've been thinking about. I think that'd be really fun. I was like, I want to do a Warrior Cats tier list, character tier list. I'm trying to find another VTuber girl who would do it with me. Because I don't know that many people who know Warrior Cats. I mean, I know that Hio knows Warrior Cats, but I don't know if she read all of the books. Because I read all the way up till the end of The Last Hope, and then I read a little bit of the part that had Grey Wing, but then I didn't finish that series. But I read every time a new book comes out, I read the summary on the Warrior Cats wiki. When it gets updated, I read the summary of like the book so I know what happens. I gotta say, the plot's kind of crazy right now. It kind of went, at least to what my interpretation of how the plot has moved since The Last Hope. I'm kind of at the point where I feel like they could have stopped at The Last Hope. And that's not me being nostalgic for the time period of my childhood. It's just that, like, I feel like they really could have stopped at The Last Hope and, you know, ended the series and it would have worked. Because now I kind of feel like they're going in this very interesting direction that I feel like it's getting kind of convoluted and a little repetitive. Like, seemingly from, like, the, seemingly from, like, what I was reading about, like, some of, like, newest arc. It's like they're going back to this, like, thing of, like, oh, the humans are encroaching on the territory again. And I was like, so we're doing what we did in the second arc where they had to, like, find a new place to live? Like, were we gonna reuse the plot? But, like, why? Though I guess they were, like, kind of alluding to it with, like, the whole lake thing from the last arc before that with the Lost Stars. I also thought the ending of the Lost Stars arc was so stupid. Like, the anime that they had. I genuinely thought that the switch up villain thingy that they did for the Lost Stars arc was so incredibly stupid. And I was like, this isn't even funny. Like, this isn't even fun. You couldn't have done it differently. I didn't even read it. I read the summary of it. I was like, that's kind of stupid. But I just feel like Warrior Cats has gotten really long. You know? It's gotten really long. But we'll do a character. I think we can still do a character ranking list. I think that'd be really fun. Also, did you guys see the trailer for the newest trailer and song for the Wicked Wonderland? I'm like so yippee. And then I saw today there's a new trailer for Camp Rock 3. Do you see how lucky we are? In July, sorry, it is July. This July we get this Descendants Wicked Wonderland, and then in August, like a month after this, we get Camp Rock 3. Camp Rock 3. Camp Rock was still alive. It's like a new generation of kids at Camp Rock. It's like a whole new cast, and they're going back to Camp Rock. It's kind of like when they did the High School Musical, the musical, but then also, like, that was a TV series and not a movie, and this is like a movie, and it takes place in the same world, because High School Musical, the musical doesn't take place in the High School Musical universe. It takes place in the normal universe, but they do the musical of High School Musical. I know, very convoluted, very wordy, but very exciting. I will say, like, for the Camp Rock 3, the main guy, I was like, they're using him again? Because Malachi is the actor's name. He's like the main guy in the new Zombies franchise. I was like, you're using this guy again? Not that he's not talented or anything. He's very talented. I was like, you don't have another boy? You don't have another boy that you can use? You only have a couple? But you know, I found out from watching like a kind of like slight expose that Disney, like, actors, when they sign their contract for like the TV shows, they basically get signed on to become part of like this pool of talents that they use for all the like original movie series. So that's why you always see them get reused, is because it's a part of like their contract, is they're like supposed to be considered as like the main casting pool for those movies before they go and reach out for other talents. So like the easiest way to get into a Disney Channel original movie is to get into a Disney Channel TV show. In that way, you're in the biggest immediate pool for the original movies. Isn't that crazy? It's very like, you know, when you get a job, so that an entry-level job, so that you can get a better job in the same like group, and then you want to like, then you have to like work your way up the corporate ladder. Like, it's very corporate ladder, work up the corporate ladder vibe. But I had like not known that. I always just thought like, you know, they hired them because it was reputable, but like I didn't know it was like kind of like basically a part of their talent contract to be in the originals as well as the TV show once you're in the TV shows. So that was really, really cool. I'm just waiting for the... Oh my god, also there's that like Victorious reboot, which I don't know when it's coming out actually. But I'm very interested by the concept of the Victorious reboot. Especially since like Trina's gonna be like the head of the school and everything. There's so many reboots of like childhood shows that are coming out that I'm like excited to just see if they can make it work. Because the Wizards of Waverly Place reboot, I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was like kind of pretty bad. All these reboots and they didn't reboot True Jackson or Nez this class. That's kind of true. I liked True Jackson. I wish they would bring that one back. Yeah, they did a reboot of Wizards of Waverly Place, and they picked. It was like, like, so I think they did it in the wrong way because they made Justin the main character, and so it was like Justin's family and like his kids becoming wizards, and like they have like this is like a spoiler. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch the Wizards of Waverly Place reboot, but so don't listen if you do. But like they basically on the first episode, Alex shows up with this student of hers, and because she took over like working as like a magical person, right? Okay, and Justin ended up like not staying as the head of WizTech, and he became kind of like a normie. Okay, and then he has like a wife and 2 kids, and they're both boys. And you know, because there needs to be 2 boys and 1 girl because that's what the siblings were like. And then so one day at his door is Alex, and she's like, "You're the best teacher I've ever known, and like my student is like not like paying attention, not learning." And so it's this girl that Alex is like trying to teach. Okay, and so he's like, okay. He gives in, and he says he'll teach this girl. Okay. And so they go on a lot of, you know, swanky misadventures. And we find out at the end that the girl that Alex brought is secretly Alex's daughter. Whoa! Bum bum bum! And she's like got this really powerful magic because she's Alex's daughter. Bum bum bum! And the reason that we didn't know that she was the daughter was because they didn't even know, because when she was trying to like put the daughter in hiding because she was like super powerful or something, they like erased the memory of the daughter and Alex so that they wouldn't know that that was her daughter. So no one knew that that was her daughter. And you're like, okay. Yeah, and then they didn't renew it, so they like kind of rushed the plot. It wasn't very good, and what I really didn't like about it a lot was like, I couldn't get behind like how Justin was the main character, because I feel like Justin was like the most insufferable part of like Wizards of Waverly Place, because he was always like annoying, and like he's still annoying in the reboot. He's just like not very likable because he's a very selfish character. And like I feel like it can work when your character is a teenager, but when you're an adult father taking care of children and trying to be a good example, I feel like being a hyper selfish character doesn't work because it makes you like a really annoying parental figure character, which like I have less sympathy for than like when you're just a teenage guy. So I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I'm excited for the Victorious reboot because I feel like that'll be really fun because Trina's gonna be the head of school, and then I'm excited for the Buffy reboot just because I feel like having Sarah Michelle Gellar on the team of casting and like the creative team will make it a good show. I feel like when you do a reboot, you kind of like have to get at least either people from the original team or like get consultation from like people who were in the show, because I feel like otherwise you kind of lose like the spark of the original because you don't have anyone to tell you about like the actual experience of the original. I'm drinking Lily Koi passion juice today. I wanted like I don't it's weird to me like that I never like see passion fruit at the store, but then as soon as I go to like a rich fancy bakery, there's like passion fruit this, passion fruit that, passion fruit everywhere. But I saw this one person on the shorts feed recently make a passion fruit like what was it called, like a reduction, like a passion fruit reduction that they would like use to drizzle on top of like all of their different like sweets that they made, and apparently that's really good. I also saw this lady today make these sheet pan like garlic twists, and I really I was like, wait, that looks so good. It was like a cream cheese garlic twist, and it looked really easy. It was like she got this what do you call it, the puff pastry. It was like you get the sheet of the puff pastry, you roll it out, and then you put cream cheese. You whip the cream cheese and you put it over the sheet pan of like the roll, and then you put the garlic, and then you put like other seasonings that you want, and then like a little bit of like meat of some sort. She put like sausage, crumbled sausage, and then you just cut up the lines, and then like line strips of it, and then you just twist it and put it in the oven, and they were like these super long like golden looking like what do you call like fancy cream cheese garlic knots, and it looked so good. And she was like she made it look so easy. I was like, I could do that with my like endless confidence. I could do that, I think. Her sausage it was a sausage and cream cheese and garlic rolls that I saw. I still don't know why I like to watch people eat so much. But it's like some of my actual favorite content is when I get like some like random ass like video on my feed of people eating, and I'm like, whoa. I keep hearing it in my head. I have a problem. I keep hearing the Descendants song that I saw. The one that I'm like really excited about, the one that's like, welcome to my wonderland, wicked wonderland. I'm like, oh my god. I can't get over it. I think it's like the chord progression is so good. It's so good. I can't wait for it to come out. It's gonna be so awesome. I keep being like, Serena, as soon as it comes out, we have to call. You have to watch it with me. I need to see it the night it airs. I need it. I like think about it every day. I'm like, it's one of those movies that like you're like hyper excited about for like really no reason. Like I have no true reason to be so excited about a kids show coming out. They don't even have it at the parks. There's not a Descendants ride. There's not a lot of Descendants merch at the parks because it's not like like one of their actual movie franchises or anything. You know what I did see though that's on Disney Plus now? When I got my subscription again so I could watch Descendants as soon as it comes out, right? And I saw they have Hoppers on it now. If you guys haven't seen Hoppers, you guys should definitely watch it. I watched it with Perry, and it's really, really, really good. It's about like this girl who ends up in a beaver body, and it's very, very heartfelt, and I felt like crying when I watched it. Such a good movie. What's the next Disney one that's coming out? I forgot. There's that, it's the witch girl, right? But then they have the new Pixar one, which I'm more interested in, which is the two best friends who get like put into this other universe. The New Age Brother Bear. It's like, it is a little bit like Brother Bear, but also very different. But it's very family oriented and very like, also has like a very strong environmentalism message too. I like the art design of the new two best friend girl movie from Pixar with the where they go to like this other world and they have to like salvage their memories or something for their friendship. That one looks really cool to me. I think also because they're like older, I think it's more interesting because it's like the other witch one that Disney's releasing, like, you know, she's like a high schooler. I think it's fun when Disney plays with characters that are at either the end of high school or the beginning of college age. I feel like that age group is really interesting to play with when they do like very in-depth character stories. Because I feel like it's a really good transitional age. Like, I like it. I prefer it to when they do like the story of like a way younger character. That or like a kid that's going from like middle school, like elementary to middle school. I feel like also pretty cool. Because that's a really also like a big emotional transition age. Like Riley from Inside Out. I still haven't watched Inside Out 2 though. I really want to. I've watched people review it. I watched people review it, but I never got to watch it, even though I really do like Inside Out. That one's pretty good. And like, well, I was about to be like, I like some recent Disney films that are like younger kids, but then I realized that I was about to name another Pixar movie. I was really about to name a Pixar movie and say a Disney film. I mean, it technically is the same owners, but the movies are so different. I was gonna say I love Luca. Luca's a really good one. Luca's such a good movie. I feel like I tend to gravitate more towards like the Pixar movies for like the big like blockbuster films, but when it comes to like funny original films, I really love Disney Channel originals because I think DComs are so stupid. I'm so uncultured, I probably wouldn't even know the difference. I mean, they're not hugely different, but they're like a little bit like the art styles are different, and I feel like the content that they explore is definitely different. That's like the hugest difference, I feel like. Also, I guess the vibe. I feel like Disney sometimes feels like how do you even like begin to express it? It's like a feeling, I guess. It feels less warm to me. That's something I feel about it. It feels less warm, you know? But I'm really looking forward to like the new two girls going on an adventure one. And it's not because of the furry, just before anyone calls me out for that. It's not. I think his design is kind of icky looking, but I like that like it plays into like how important it is to like keep your friendships and stuff. And like the importance of like communication. I like that a lot as a vibe. And also all of the what do you call it? Like trailers. All of the trailers have had this like really beautiful art style. Like it reminds me honestly a lot of like the Spider-Verse like one. Like it's so colorful and textured. And like it has like those really strong like impact lines for a lot of things, and like plays a lot with different like animation styles, kind of like how kind of like how K-pop Diva Hunters, yeah, Arcane, like that type of like playing with like different animation style stuff that's like not as traditional. So I really liked that. I thought that was really, really cool. And it has a lot of like references in it to like anime kind of reaction, so I think that that's like a really fun for them to play with, I think. Putting us a furry, we would never do that. Yeah, you guys would never do that. Okay. Wait, I have to also... Let me put this here. I'm gonna put this here because I forgot to do this in the beginning. It's on my main platform, but I should at least put it here because I didn't put it in the title of my stream because... Well, I didn't put it in the title of my stream because I felt like it would make the stream title look ugly. Also, like, when am I gonna play the game? I don't know. Well, I have to play it at some point to test out whether I need to re-download the mod. I, like, envision a world where, like, when I download things, they just, like, work. You know? Like, and it took forever! Oh my god, the Dog Raccoon mod took 10 minutes to download. I was like, why the shit is this so frickin' long? Like, why? Cause the thing is, it's just pictures. Yeah, it's 3,000 pictures, but they're small pictures. It's a pixel game. Well, I mean, it's kind of a pixel game, but it's like, you know, like, it's not like it's like some sort of gigantic game. It's not Valorant or anything. Valorant's a big game, right? I don't know, it's not like V Rising yesterday where it's like when I tried to load in, it took like a minute and a half to download to get everything in, because it's like, oh, it's like loading the shaders, loading the backgrounds, loading this thing, and then you're like, holy shit. And it's so big. It really is. We barely discovered anything. Like, we barely even walked around the map. Every time I look at the full map for V Rising, I'm like, how does anyone play this game? It's huge. You know what game I want to play that I'll never play is Tyranny? Would you call it, do you call it Tyranny or do you call it Tyranny? Is it Tyranny or Tyranny? So I've always said Tyranny, but I know people also say Tyranny, and I don't know if that's regional or if I'm illiterate. Tyranny. Tyranny. It's this, like, game where you play as, like, this villain, kind of, or something? And, like, the tie was for tyrant. Tyranny. I always think of it, I was like, yeah, because I was like, tyranny, because it's, like, a tyrant. But then I always hear everyone say tyranny. But it's, like, this game about... So, like, you start off as, like, this lower commander, and, like, you slowly go up the ranks, and, like, you're a part of this, like, corrupt force that's, like, serving this guy, and, like, you're kind of fighting against, like, the revolution or something, is what I heard about it. I watched a video on it, and it looked really, really cool, but it's very, like, it's very, like, it's very like Divinity and how you playstyle it, which is like, and also it's long, it's like 20 hours, and also it's like mostly like seemingly reading stuff, so it's got very like RPG, JRPG vibe, so it's kind of like not like ideal type of game for stream, but I think about it all the time where I'm like, I should play this game, and then I'm like, well, it's not a really good stream game, so I probably shouldn't play it. But I think about it all the time, and I watch videos about the game. It seems very cool. But it would probably be very boring to watch. Kind of reminds me of Kenshi. Kenshi? What game is that? Kenshi. Oh, real-time strategy action role-playing game. Published by Lo-Fi Games. A free roaming squad RPG. I like that it says squad based. Leg damage, organ damage, stomach damage, arm damage, head damage. That's kind of cool looking. Wait, I have to re-log in? For like, why though? Here. I was like trying to read my YouTube chat and it was like, re-log in. Why? Why? I was already in. I was in. I was reading and then it just closed me off. Really open-ended off-the-rails game. That makes sense. Oh, why is it showing me my own stream now? Can I just have the chat? I just want the chat. I don't want to see myself. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. I hate hearing myself in the stream. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We'll move it down the right size. There we go. There we go. Now I can see the chat again. I have what I think a lot of people would consider a really bad setup, but it works for me, which is that I have I have my OBS in the middle, and then I have my Twitch chat and my YouTube chat stacked on top of each other as little boxes, to the opposite side of which you are stacked on my screen. Which is not very intuitive, but I did it anyway. And then my second monitor is just above me and has nothing on it. Do I know why I have the second monitor? If for some odd reason I decide to put everything on my first monitor, absolutely not. But the second monitor is kind of just there for my emotional support. It's just there to look down on me and loom down and have an image of Hyori Kami on a bench holding out coffee to Usachi Yui with me hiding behind a tree and staring. So, I tend to mostly use my second monitor so that I can, it's mostly kind of just there so that I can, like, when I call Yui, we can watch things on my second monitor, because my like full like monitor, like my extra long monitor that I normally use for everything, is so long that when I try to full screen anything, it makes it bigger. So when I try to like screen share it over Discord so we can watch something together, it like distorts the size. I remember that wallpaper. I think about it from time to time. Yeah, the what do you call? I ever since I saw that wallpaper, I was like, I've got to use it. So I use it for, well, technically it used to be that it was only my ultra wide monitor was that art, and then the second monitor had art of like, I think it was just me, like it was me and Yui with the cooking in the kitchen art. But then, I was moving stuff around and I think I accidentally deleted the cooking in the kitchen art. So then it got rid of it. I should put it back though, because then I'll have two different ones. But also I can see it better when it's on my second monitor, because I have so many things on my monitor that are like covering like icons. I showed it to Hio recently and she was like, what's the point of even having a desktop background if you can't see it? And I do agree. I guess I do have a lot of things on there. But it's just for fun. Well, no, it's just because I don't want to like go through things. Can you imagine having to resort through all of your files and then deciding what you want on your desktop and not on your desktop? And then you have to clean it off and then keep it organized. Oh. Oh. Dies. Ew. Icky. So, you know. Let me see. I wanna pull this. I'll never unhide desktop icons. It's just too clean. How do you even hide it? Like, how do you actually even do that? I know that you can. I know people are able to just, like, hide stuff, but I don't actually know how people do that. You have to turn down this Termina because it's too loud. I forget, wait, can I not do a game capture? Do I have to do window capture? I forgot. I know that the game is like that. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just don't. Can it capture? What if one of them captured my game? Oh my god, why is Termina so fucking loud? This game is so aggressive. Nothing wants to capture. Why not? Hey, why not? Window capture. Termina. Why does it look like it's like small in the corner? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna make a new one. New one. Window capture. There we go. Wow, look, it makes the rooms look so golden, doesn't it? Wow. It makes the room look so brightly orange. It just, look how it lightens the room, turning on fear and hunger. Look at how that just brightened the room, didn't it? Okay, I have to check let's get the game audio. Okay, turn the background music off. Which everyone's favorite music is gonna play in the background soon. Where is it? Oh my god, yeah, everyone's favorite bop. Isn't that so musical and lyrical? Everyone's favorite song, the opening OST to Termina. See, this mod that I think I downloaded, it doesn't have like anything to indicate that the mod worked. Like, how are you supposed to use a mod if it does? I dropped my controller. Ugh. How are you supposed to know that your mod is downloaded and ready to go if the game won't just tell me on the first screen that it worked? I just want to know, you know? I tell you if it's installed in the upper left here. Which one? How would I know? I downloaded this one. I'll tell you which one I downloaded. I downloaded... Where is my thing? This one is called More Immersive Sensor Mod. You can just check. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's smart. This is called More Immersive Sensor Mod is what I'm using right now. I've seen two sensor mods, Raccoon and then Tasteful Censorship. I used the Raccoon one for my original playthrough of this like 2 years ago basically. But for some reason it just like never worked today, and I tried downloading it a bunch of times. Church Flame. Big boy. That does not. That will not load. These do not load. Okay, that's cool. I'm not using the tasteful censorship mod though. I'm using the more immersive censorship mod. This one is by Needles Productions. Basically, it just puts like cloths over their loin. It doesn't censor any gore. I guess that's a different one we could try after if this one doesn't work, which is the tasteful ship mod. So you think it's not downloaded at all? I can try downloading a different one. I can't even find a tasteful censorship mod. There's only the one that I downloaded, which was the immersive censorship. I can't find one that's called the tasteful censorship mod. It's probably what you're thinking of. It's the one that I downloaded. But if it's not showing up in the left corner, I don't know why it's not. Let's try closing this then. If it's not gonna, if you know that it shows up in the corner, then let me try. Then let me try replacing the images again. I browse local files. And then all I theoretically should have to do to get this to work is to open this zip file, and then I opened the file, and then I take this I take this folder www and I copy it, and then I click on this and I paste it, and I replace the files in the destination, and that should be the mod. Isn't that the crazy thing? Is that should be the mod? That should be it. That should fix it. I know it seems crazy. But that should make the mod work. Now let's try again. Okay, so the Dark Raccoon mod worked, but the other one didn't. Because I did both files. So let's try the Dark Raccoon mod again. Maybe it'll work this time? I'll take any mod. I'll take anything. I'm pretty open. I downloaded like 2 mods. I'll accept most. So let's try this other one. Let's try the original one that I had. Copy. Paste. Copying 3,413 items to Fear and Hunger Termina. It's my favorite thing about the Dark Raccoon mod. 3,413! I didn't even know there were that many images! Replace the files in this destination, please. Okay. Paste. Okay. Let's try it this time. All we need is the mod to work. Okay, but so the easy mod is working now, but not the, it's not telling me that the other one is. But I mean, if this worked, then would that mean that the rest of them would work? Normally it would say like both. Maybe I should restart the, what do you call it? If I clean the original one, you know? It like should, right? Like I feel like that's a sign that it works. Like should I freshly install it and try it again? Or should I just test it? Because I mean this part's showing up. So that's making me feel like because I replaced all of the image ones, it should be fine, right? Just test it? Okay. Well, the Dark Raccoon mods were made to work together, so in theory, it's like... should be fine. To me when I skip the character history. Oh my gosh. Flip me. Okay. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You're not used to peaceful atmospheres. Ugh. You let your mind wander, and then you reminisce what has led you to this point in life. Why am I talking like that? Wait, what did I do in the original when I played this? When I played this the first time, how did I speak? I had like a narrator voice. What did I do? Conjure yourself. 2 years ago, Toko, what did you talk like? Despite your homeland suffering greatly from the Great First War, you had a peaceful and balanced childhood, with both of your parents and many siblings. The northern capital, Oldegard, was rebuilding their destroyed cities with the news about hostilities in the eastern Europa were— oh my god, I can't read. I think my brain regressed from 2 years ago. It sounded like the beginning of another worldwide war. You were still too young to take part in defending your borders, so you had to figure out an alternative way to help out your home front. You had a knack for mechanics and electronics, so ultimately it came down to those 2 lines of studies. So we want wrench toss. Because that way we can easily beat other bosses. Because you were the eldest child, you had a natural habit of taking care of those around you. Many of your close relatives marched into battle, and nothing could have gotten you more frustrated than your inability to help more people directly. You had already matured to adulthood, but because of your expertise in engineering, your role on the home front was more important than what you could have achieved on the battlefield. The home front was in disorder too. Someone had to step up and cover all of the missing men now dying far away on some remote battlefields. Your broad shoulders could carry the burden of the increasing workload. They had to, because if not you, then who? During one particularly stormy night, while you were returning home after your 12-hour day, you ran into a foreign man on a rain-soaked alleyway. The man noticed you and desperately tried to run for it, only to collapse weakly 10 meters or so, after 10 meters or so. The man had been shot to the belly. Upon searching his possessions, you found his documents said that he was from the Kingdom of Rondon, an allied country of Oldegard. The man had... You thought about what to do for a moment, and then... You took the man back home and treated his wounds. Sure, I don't know. I forgot that choice. The man stayed unconscious for a week, but slowly recovered thanks to your attentive mending. As the days went by, he saw your eagerness to help and frustration towards the war. He then revealed his business in Oldegard. He was part of an underground resistance organization called the Nameless Liberty Underground, NLU in short. The organization had been brewing hidden from watching eyes since the dawn of the First Great War. The NLU worked across Europa trying to subdue the advancement of both Burman Empire and Eastern Union. The man had important documents that needed to be taken to the Kingdom of Rondon as soon as possible, but he couldn't obviously take them there himself. He asked if you would take his role. You had been hoping for a chance to work on something bigger, and this opportunity seemed to be just that. You packed your bags and set out, and thanks for his rescue, the man gave you his officer's sword. You traveled through Europa all the way to the Kingdom of Rondon, and you found the meeting point described by the man and made contact with his colleagues. After talking briefly about the current situation in the Eastern Europa, you were asked to join the organization. They were running low on members, and your expertise would surely come in handy. You were led to their headquarters, and you got to choose how you'd offer your help. Well, obviously we're picking weapon craft. Because I've never used the fucking trap in this game. I don't know how they work, and I've never made one. I've never, in fact, made one. The NLU has spies everywhere in Europe and beyond. Combining various information snippets gathered from across the continent, you were able to unravel parts of the larger scheme. Is my model lagged? Hi, welcome, welcome. The Eastern Union had been working on something malevolent and ill-bodying in the country of Bohemia, and it seemed like the Bremen wanted to get their hand on the project. Your deductions got a lot more weight when you heard that the Bremen army had finally occupied Bohemia. The NLU sent out some of their members immediately to the capital of Bohemia, Brahivil, but you quickly lost contact with them. The organization decided to wait and see if their members would surface, but you couldn't just sit back and hope for the best. You decided to take the first train toward Brahivil and find out what's going on. You were told that if you needed support in your mission, you'd recognize the leader of the Bohemian branch of the NLU from her red shoes. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for the trip? I forget. Probably medical. You managed to find 2 blue vials and a cloth fragment. You feel some sense of movement that you've embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of the horrors that would await you in Brahivil. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there is more to the dreams than mere logic would dictate. Yes, please. Yes, actually, skip the intro. So we could just run. What is his run? There it is. I'm playing with a controller for the first time too. Oh. Because I kind of felt like it'd be fun. Oh. I like gotcha. Forget. Haven't played this game in like 20,000 years. Okay. Ooh, ammo. Cloth fragment. Map. There's Tanaka. Ugh. Are you new to the game? No, I've played this game a lot of times. I've never played Maso mode though. I've played the not the easy version, but the normal version of Termina. I've done runs as Olivia, Don, or Dan. I don't know how people pronounce his name. I've also played as Marina, and as Osa, and as Isabella, and as Claudine. And then I've done both the logic ending and the other ending. And the only one I've never played as Levi. Levi is the one I've never played as a character. Who's the hardest? I would say probably, in my opinion, Levi would probably have to be the hardest. He's very frail. He's a very frail character. He's normally what I end up using as my meat shield, even though I feel bad, because he's just a young boy. But I don't really care for his weapon, which is like the gun. I only use the guns like when I fight in the orphanage. So normally I don't really use that type of thing. Plus he needs you to keep him on his his drugs. So I'd rather just keep it for myself. There's something going on here. But I like playing as Bella and Marina the best. But I also I think that playing as Olivia is also pretty fun. I like that it's interesting to have to maneuver with her wheelchair, because then you have to get out of the wheelchair to climb up the stairs and stuff. So that's kind of cool. You have to equip and unequip it. Plus her foraging ability lets you create these really cool or not foraging, her botany skills allow you to make these balls of poison that you can use in battle that are really good, because they get rid of a lot of your opponent's health. The engine won't start. There must be something wrong with it. Oh, the pretty lady got up. Who are you? What's going on? Oh, there's still people inside the train. Why am I making them English? They're definitely not. We really don't know what's going on. The train left us all here in the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone's gone. No explanations. I tried to check up on the train, but I couldn't get it to move an inch now that I'm no train driver, but I'd say the thing's busted. Maybe I can help. Haha. Oh well, we in luck. Okay, let me put on my fucking working overalls. So, sure thing. I think that Abella is probably the easiest character to play, because if you find the parts to make, her super cool weapon, chainsaw thing, then that's awesome, and then you could, kill really easily. But also you kind of are dependent on finding the parts. And also, hoping that you don't die before you get all the parts. Oh yeah, there's that guy. I also played as him. I forget. What's his name? Jojo? I don't know why I'm talking and going over this when this really is not important information in the beginning. What's his name? Marco. I played as Marco. Marco's also pretty easy to play as. I like Marco. We all saw this dream. Everyone, we all had this dream. It's not a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy! You are stupid! You're stupid! I'm a reporter. I know about these things. I'm a doctor. I know about these things. That's basically what's happening right now. They're having an argument. He's just out here smoking his cigarette. Okay, let's go look at the huntsman. So there's the save. So we have the save mod. We know it worked. Wait, can I pick this up? Let's go see if the huntsman has a cloth over his loin, and then we can come back. I keep doing things that I would do just because I don't normally think about this, because normally the mod just works. Where is the huntsman? I need to see his pee-pee. See that it's covered. Please have a covered pee-pee. It would be so awesome if my mod works. Come on. Where is he? There he is. Is that the mod? I forgot. They just put a line over it. Look at that. Look at that line. Look at the line. Isn't that so funny? It like moves with him. Do you see it? How it like moves with it? It's like that's barely a sensor, bro. You call that a sensor? Yeah, right. Craziest sensor I've ever seen. Anyway. Restart. I've decided I don't want to play as Abella. Let's play as Olivia. That seems more fun, because we played as Abella last time. We should play as a different character. We played this time last time. I won't read the story though. Actually, no, I'll read the story. You guys didn't even hear the story last time. I'll read it faster. Does anyone ever skip the character history? There's a question. I just think that like, why would you skip the history? It lets you pick all the things that you want. That's like going to the ice creamery, and then like you go to the ice creamery and you just let them pick for you what flavor you eat. Extra RNG, they basically give you the same thing every time. You remember moths. Blue moths. Blue noctoid moths, to be precise. That's your first memory as a child. You and your twin sister sitting in the backyard, illuminated by the cold blue hue of the moon. Instances where it was just the two of you sharing a moment were rare. That is probably why those moments matter to you the most. You and your twin sister were born at the strike of midnight, at the turning point of months. Thus you were born with different birth signs. One was born with a shadowed soul, and one with a radiating soul. Since that moment, it was evident that the two of you would lead very different paths in life. Just as predicted, you were polar opposites of each other from very early on. You were fragile and weak in build, whereas your sister Rayla was an active and adventurous child that could have easily been an athlete if she chose so. You stuck indoors reading books for most of your time. Your sister spent her time outside making friends with other kids in the neighborhood. Despite your differences, you took solace from each other in the strict religious household you grew up in. One thing was common between the two of you. You both wanted out of that ever-watching eye of your parents and their religious dogma. You found escapism from the nature of botanism. Your sister, also being academically gifted, took interest in sciences. She would dedicate her time to new sciences that centered around advanced engineering and top-of-the-line technology. Her taking interest in academia did irk you a little bit, as if she had stepped into your territory. Stick to botanism. You decide to concentrate on your own doings instead of giving into jealousy, and it quickly bared fruit. While occupying yourself with the world of botanism, your sister would often quietly join your reading sessions, burying herself in her own books. Despite your differences, these reading sessions created a strong bond between the two of you. During your high school years, a disaster struck. You suffered multiple small strokes in a short period of time and was left bedridden. Naturally, you were terrified by what could have been causing this. Your parents first turned to religious healers for aid, but nothing worked. Your sister tried to persuade them to seek out modern doctors, but your parents were slow to react to her pleas. After getting no results, your parents finally gave in, but it was too late at that point. The diagnosis was that you had an abnormality of the spinal cord that had affected the blood flow and its supply. You underwent a long operation in hopes of fixing the issue, but unfortunately things didn't go well, and you were bound to a wheelchair for the unseeable future. If something had been done sooner, maybe things could have been different. What followed was an intense period during which you tried many different medical treatments, all for nothing. There was no escaping the wheelchair. Your legs did have some minor function, but they were left far too weak to carry your weight properly. The world felt like such an unfair and hostile place after all you had gone through. All of this just further created contrast between you and your sister. You couldn't help but be envious of her. Her life seemed to roll forward without hiccups of any kind, whereas you struggled with each step you took quite literally. Nevertheless, the two of you continued as, if not on the same path, then on the same lane at the very least. You both entered the same university in Bremen. Naturally, you were studying botanism and natural sciences, and your sister studied new computer sciences and engineering. You were both tremendously relieved. You had finally moved out of your parents' sphere of influence. Like always, you and Rayla were polar opposites. Why would have things have been different in university? You had trouble getting acquainted with other students, but your sister, on the other hand, was already leading student council and was even getting very familiar with one of the university professors. Just concentrate on your own studies. Just as you expected, your sister and the professor had an obvious connection. You were not sure whether you felt jealous for the fact that your sister garnered the attention of the opposite sex, or that someone else was forming a connection with her. Either way, you didn't think too much about it. It wasn't all bad anyway. You had good friends with the professor through your sister. Your student life continued smoothly, and you were constantly ranked top of your class, and nature seemed to lift its veil of secrets the further you got into your studies. Your sister did even better at school. Apparently, she was practically a genius in her field. She took part in special student exchange programs between the Bremen Empire and the Eastern Union. She would get to see the world, while you were stuck on your laurels. Nothing new to you. There, you pondered. In any case, the time had come for you to choose where you would specialize in your botanical studies. You graduated and started your own research in botanism while working at the biggest greenhouse in Berman. What could have been a brand new start in life felt more like you falling into place to gather moss, living your life through your sister's amazing tales. Her research abroad seemed to open many doors for her. The Eastern Union hired her to work in a top-secret facility around the Central Europa. You received letters from her frequently, always from a different country. She could never fully reveal what she worked on, but she did say that despite working for the army, her inventions would be for the better of mankind, not for war. It all sounded incredible, and you were genuinely happy for her. Really. Only the letters came to a halt all of a sudden, and you wouldn't hear from Rayla for months. After 6 months, your parents got information that Rayla had been accused of treason. She had committed serious crimes against the Bremen Empire. That's the official story. By the time you heard of this, she had already been in the undisclosed Bremen prison for months. You felt helpless. There wasn't much you could do. The next time you heard of her was when you read news about the terrorist group called Nameless Liberty Underground, breaking her free from prison. What had your sister gotten herself into? A terrorist organization? The news really bothered you. But you had definitely heard of the Nameless Liberty Underground before, but where? Then you remembered it. The professor Rayla had been seeing during her school years had mentioned the organization in a passing comment. You returned to the university to confront the professor, only to find out he had been executed several months prior. He too had been accused of treason and had been sentenced to be hanged in the middle of the battlefield. Something weird was definitely going on. You searched through his office and found several letters from Rayla. Apparently the two had been in a letter correspondence long after Rayla had graduated. In the last letter from her, Rayla had cryptic writings about a cube. Eastern Union had been desperately trying to replace the cube, but to no avail, whatever that meant. Rayla was worried that the operation in Prehevel was what Kaiser of the Bremen Empire was after. There was still time before he could get here. I still have time. Those were Rayla's last words. Upon further investigation, you found out that Prehevel was a medium-sized city in the country of Bohemia. That's the last known location of your sister, and that's where you decided to head without delay. With a real adventure ahead of you, how do you prepare for the trip? How do I prepare for the trip? Well, why don't I get the Alchemida, just in case I don't get it later? You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you would see nightmares of the horrors that would await you in Prehevel. Are they just dreams? You can't really help but feel there's more to the dreams than your logic would dictate. Yes. Yes, skip the intro. Even though it's kind of cool for her backstory, I don't think we do see it. I'm just gonna take damage before I even go. How would I do that on a controller? Maybe I should stop playing on a controller. Because otherwise I can't do this. I was like, how do I do the C option on my controller? Actually, I'll just play with my normal keyboard, you know? I've never actually seen the Terminal character backstories. Interesting. They have really in-depth ones. They have really fun backstories, I think. I think that's part of why I like this one better than 1, because I felt like their stories felt more... like, they feel more human to me, which was really, I think, is really cool. So that must be the best course of action. Anyway, they're gonna talk. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, still around. We're all kind of waiting for you, actually. You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. I don't know why I'm so mean to Dad like that. The train left all of us here at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone gone, no explanation. This sounds like a mystery movie. It's a mystery, alright. I don't know why I'm doing this to Dan. It was kind of forced because they wanted to keep the ties to Berserk, and the more modern setting was more free. I mean, yeah. But I mean, like, you just, like, it's kind of hard to feel connected to them because, like, regardless of the fact that they're all, like, kind of connected to the Berserk game or, like, have different backgrounds related to it, it's, like, they don't really... Like, you don't get, like, this whole long intro that feels as personal, you know? Because it feels less like you're learning about their personalities and more like they're just characters. Did you eventually replace this? Yes, I moved last week. We decided to stay and wait here for a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. I don't... So if you're not in a hurry, I recommend just going back inside and trying to relax. What's your name anyway? My name is Marina. You can call me August. I don't know why I'm making the men British, but the girls are just like regular Americans, even though they're not American. Karen Sawyer, a journalist on duty. Hey, I'm Henrik. And this mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? Yeah, I don't know what. It's fine. Silly man. Pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Before you came out, we were just talking about this. You saw the weird nightmare too, right? You saw a dream too? That's right. Yep, I figured as much. Get this, we all saw the same nightmare. The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of Termina. Really creepy, isn't it? Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig. The Bremen pig! He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something the Bremen army would be a part of. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on in war prisoners. And now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. That would be like the most, like, out of, like, pocket, random ass place to try to get the experiments. So it would be to do a train thing like this. I wish I had your capacity in Feist, but I had a really hard time believing every conspiracy theory is floating around. I am a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I don't need some flaky eye-patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogenics as a doctor, and I can tell from first-hand experience there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. That's me. I type like that to Yui sometimes. the asterisks. Deep sigh. I take it that we're done here as much as I'd like it. I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? I tried drugs and we don't got stuff that strong. Look up there over the forest top. You can see the tower standing erect in the mist. Erect in the mist! That tower marks the center of Purify. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop in that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything goes on. What are you gonna do? Wait here, I guess. I'm not in a hurry. Monologue. Monologue with the moon! That's so Shakespearean. Me when I'm monologuing with the moon? Thanks, Moonless. Blue, green, red, lavender recipes. Finally, we started. Now we can actually play the game. Okay. Forget there's some things around here I can grab before we go. I'm back in my style. Cause it's a fact when you're attacked. Ah! Got to respond, gotta respond. Hand me my dog, hand me my bag, and an American flag. Got to be American, nobody's shoes, but somebody's who's. They got you. Blue vial. Oh, paprikash, chicken paprikash. Louis' favorite meal, chicken paprikash. I want to eat a chicken paprikash one day, just because Yui always talks so highly of it, you know? Whenever I have a friend who, like, talks really highly about, like, some sort of food, I'm like, oh, that makes me want to eat it. I forgot that I can immediately start picking up the poison hemlock. I'm just a little girl harvesting my little poisonous plants. Don't mind me. Nettle. Over there. What do you call my eye? That's one of my things that I do like though, is that there's nothing like too time sensitive in this, so I could just leave it. I'm glad I can catch a stream. I gotta see your dual streaming now. I hope that has been fun. I started today. This is my first dual stream. I'm gonna try to do it more often. But I'm not streaming again until this Saturday with or this Sunday. This Sunday with Keep Talking and Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Which is did I grab it? Yep, there's the bolt cutters. Nice. So when you play the game, if you go to this spot, you can grab stuff. Which is fun. You can get bolt cutters and go to the city early if you want to. I forget to get the... On both. I prefer YouTube, but Twitch also has its benefits. Yeah, I mostly wanted to try doing the dual streaming like Serena just because I feel like some games there are people who are able to find the stream through the category function. Like I feel like Fear and Hunger has like benefits from having a category function. But also because some games I feel like have interactive like stuff that you can get from it. Oh, oh, spooky bucket. Oh, I forgot he comes up there. Hi, Tanaka. I like really made fun of the bucket trying to be a jump scare, but then I got jump scared by Tanaka. I know, it's such a spooky bucket. Oh. I forget, is this one of those things? Yes, it's the wild dagger. It's so spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, flippity, I forgot. I can't just walk through this. I want to go back. Spooky, scary skeleton send shivers down your spine. Okay. Wild dagger, wild dagger. We can probably go the other way too for a little further before we go this way. But then we gotta run to go get a member for our party because I'm what do you call? I'm super duper filled with the love of having more than one person in my party because I don't like being alone in this game. Anyway. Oh yeah, Twitch is way better about collab stuff for games being rewards for how much you watch a stream from. People are more likely to find you, watch you on Twitch compared to YouTube. It depends. Like, YouTube has better discoverability in general because you can be pushed on the main page at any given time. It's not based on, like, follower count. Or follower, subscriber. It depends on, what, you know, what platform you're on. But, like, for certain stuff, it's definitely, like, certain games I feel like have strong communities on Twitch since it is like a gaming platform and stuff. And like I do like the like tag system and like category system for Twitch. I think that's really fun. But I am also excited about like eventually when more of us are like I mean, technically, like, Serena already is, what do you call? Serena already is an affiliate for, because she did her hours for it, but when we do having, like, a lot of my emotes are, like, animated, but you can't see that on YouTube, so, like, having, like, the animated emotes and, like, having the capacity to do some redeems will be fun, I think. I always forget how to freaking get there. Daga, do you eat them, or do you usually... You gotta eat them! They're just so tasty, ooh. The vial, it's so good. Not like the vial like the pig, but like the vial. The vial. I don't know. To me, the dagger, the way that the root like bulb looks like a little vial, like a what'd you call like the vials that the witches have. It always looks kind of yummy. Look at him. How sad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. More plants. Please. The vial has got just a pig, ain't he? He's like a pig man. He's gotta taste pretty good, right? He's just a pig. I will say, I get the free Prime sub thanks to my mom. So I can sub to both YouTube and Twitch. Oh, thank you! I do always forget that, like, when you have Amazon Prime, you get a sub on Twitch. Like, regardless of it. He's a full dude with an animal mask. He's not a furry! Well, wait a second. Actually, that's a real question. Is the vial a furry? Cause, like, does he identify as a pig, or does he just have the pig mask because of the fact that he's like affected by the moon? Do you count as a furry if you became a pig man because you were disfigured by a moon? Does that count as being a furry? And like, do you think he thinks of himself as a pig? Or do you think that he's just like created that way, like because of the moon stuff? And all that disfigurement stuff. A closeted furry. I say not a furry. Can you imagine? It's like, is this furry? It's like a game show, and I hold up a bunch of different characters, and I'm like, so are they a furry or not a furry? It's a gas mask, right? Jokes aside, I think only furry would be the woodman's wife. I mean, is she even a furry? She's more like into bestiality. Moon scorching takes your wants into account, right? I mean, I guess. LOL. 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 Excuse me. Walks past him. I'm sorry, I don't need to see your censored Pinot Noir. About the goat. Oh yeah. To be fair, we don't know if she slept with Backlove when he was a goat or when he was a man. I totally forgot about the dogs. Did I equip any? Did I equip anything? Do I have anything? Yeah, I have a knife. Okay, okay. I forget what I'm supposed to say in this. Okay, skills. Talk. Give it meat. Attack. Torso. Every time I play this game, I always forget about the fact that the dogs run at you, and it always scares me. Oh, I love this game. Okay, Rev. I forget. I know you can like just press something to Rev, but I always forget what the button is. That's your favorite OST, really? W. Oh, W. Wrong way. Oopsie. I forgot. Do I even have a second meat? No, I don't. Maybe I shouldn't fight him yet. Oh, it's fine. Actually, I'll just die. Fine! Fine, fine, fine. I have other healing items. It should be fine. Nice. Where's my things? Where's my things? I kind of like the idea that the combat OST doesn't hype you up. It does. It does. It is very like, why are you here? Why are you doing this? I'm gonna be liking healing items. You usually imagine. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, I can craft stuff too. Where is that? Where is it? Look at all of my things I can make. How fun. Do you want this? And then here we go. I always hate that enemies can run on you in the overworld sometimes in this, like when they run fast, because it makes me feel also like when I see a spider. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when like Sometimes when like the dogs or like that horse thing runs at me in the overworld, for some reason it kind of makes me think of a spider. And it's like it just like it makes me have this like feeling of like, please don't do this to me. Open. Oh. It's you. You were on that train too, right? I like how this answer is so excited. It's like, I found this hatch! You know, if I was going around here and I saw a hatch like this, I don't know if my first instinct would be like, I'm gonna open it. Me, I feel like opening it. You know, I just feel like I would really enjoy opening this metal hatch in the middle of the woods. There's headless dogs running around here, but hey, I killed them, and look at this hatch! I found this hatch! A hatch in the middle of nowhere? Seems a bit suspicious, no? Interesting, in the very least. How about we hop in and see what's under there? You have to be a little bit curious. Yeah, let's check it out. That's the spirit. That's what you have to say. When a pretty woman is like, do you want to go see this hatch? You have to say yes. If a pretty lady says, you are curious, aren't you? You go, yes, I am so curious. I am the most curious person ever. I'm so curious. Please show me the hatch. Wow, this place is incredible. I heard the Eastern Union had a big underground network around Purhival, but I wasn't expecting this. What are these tunnels used for? I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of these tunnels are exactly, but they must have something to do with the position of this place. Purhival and Bohemia in general is placed in a rather strategic position. It's in the middle of many powerful countries. What they were building here, I have no idea, but many forces wanted to get their hands on this place. Oh, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Abella. It's nice to meet you. You don't get to say a word, but I'll be traveling with you for a while now. You're more than welcome. Smooths my hand through my hair. I forget. Is this always this fucking dark in this area? It's so dark in here. Oh, my luck is so awesome! That's so sick nasty. Cut off the fragment. Oh wait, should I go the other way first? Wait, is she? No. Obviously you want the pipe wrench. You imagine I want her to hold the rifle for why? Why would I ever want her to hold the rifle? Glass shards. I'll always take glass shards. A fire lantern. I guess I'll always take that. A gasoline canister. You know, I love gasoline. I'm the kerosene. Sorry, that's a reference to zombies. Every time I hear, like, what do you call? Every time I think of, like, gasoline, it makes me think of, like, the kerosene song. That's like, I'm me or whatever from Zombies 4. When he's like trying to pull up that weird TV tower thingy. Yeah, I'm the kerosene. Memory. Guys, do you think we're gonna beat Needles with the one trick, or do you think I'm gonna die? What do you think will happen? What is your guess? Do you think I'm gonna miss the pipe wrench and then die? You guys believe? Do you believe? Or I believe. Da, 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 da. Where's my? How do I use the controls for this again? Just in case she gets hit. Okay. No, Tanaka, stop! Let him go! His head! His head! No! Okay. Okay, what if I hit his head with this wrench? What if I hit his head with the wrench? What if I hit it? What if I hit his head with my wrench? What if I do it? What if it works? What if it's fine? What if it's good? Anyway, I love gambling. Got him! Sick, nasty, fuck you. That was so awesome. Get fucked, bro. Who needs RNG? I'm so sorry, Tanaka. I can't believe you're dead. That sucks. Every time he cuts his head off, I'm always like, I wish there was a way to like stop that from happening, you know? Because you walk in and it's slowly starting to get cut off, but then, you know. Thank you, Terowin, for the gifted. Thank you. If you receive a gifted sub from Terowin, please make sure to thank them. Why we don't get it? Yeah, that's true. Why don't we get his head? Why can't we get it? It's like, why didn't it roll? Like, we don't even have it, like, rolling. Like, I can't just pick it up. It's not like he ate it or anything. It's not like, you know, like Needles cuts his head off and then immediately puts it in his chompers. What if I had something cool? What if I keep getting tails? What if that's so awesome? What if I keep getting tails? It's fine. My luck went to the one wrench throw, you know? You can't ask for too many things. I'm the kerosene. This area feels so dark. I don't know why. I feel like my screen is darker than it normally is. And I actually genuinely can't tell you why I feel that way. Like, there's no real reason why I feel like the game is so much darker than I remember it being. I feel so lonely when I go down this elevator, but like Abella's not with me and it's just me. Like, that's so creepy. Why her sprite's not there? Where's my girlfriend? My sister! Anyway, I chased her and she went away, so I'm going the other direction so I can loot things. Oh! You open my door? Wait, sorry. I need to open this door. Sorry, can I leave? You open this box. Oh, this is my chance to shine. Thank you! Ta-da, just like that. Oh, thank you! Gun. Shelf. A broomstick. What are we? Witches? Heads. I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna just start getting only tails. I'm gonna start only doing tails because obviously the game says I want tails, so I should just only do tails. Oh, I read. Haha. They almost thought they got me. They almost thought they got me. But don't worry. I remembered to re-equip my weapon. The game thought they could get me, but not today. I know better. Search. Too many times. Oh, sick. Horrible book luck. Too many times I played Hunger, regular Hunger, Funger, and I would enter without having a weapon equipped because I'm an idiot. But I'm not an idiot today. Not today, I'm not. Do I really want to go to the tunnels right now? Like, genuinely, do I actually want to do this? Or should I just go through the town? I don't know. Who cares? You can just walk back, but also I could just do this. Oh, don't look at me. Don't look at me, don't look at me. I'm just walking. I'm just a kid and my life is a nightmare. I like the arms in this tower. So interesting looking. So fun. It's so beautiful, this old crickety place. It's like I'm on a ship. That's true, I'm not walking, I'm rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Now we're rolling. Just ignore me. Yeah, you know, because my sister's got that mega logic tech power brain, you know, and you know, I just, you know, what was I gonna be like, you know, I'm just so smart, you know, they just needed to nerf me. My botanical brain. My botanical brain, you know. Oh, ew, it's him. Ew. You made it out alive. Why am I talking like that? Why is that the voice I immediately thought of? I take it you found the key for the city gates. Oh yes, that's the one with the eagle. What is that, like some weird like Deutschland accent? Hello? Good. Oh my god, what's wrong? Yeah, is he Swedish? I don't know. I keep giving all of the men in this game like weird European accents and all of the girls are just American. I would have gotten it myself, but I don't know how to do this accent. I'm gonna start making it. He can't be Irish because I like Irish people. I'm gonna make him British. I would have gotten it myself, but you never know what lurks in the deeper depths of this soil. Besides, the festival is only at its beginning, and I don't want to do anything too risque yet. But now I know you can be a reasonable person. So would you please open those city gates? I got some other business to attend to. So be killing you. I mean, I'll be seeing you later. What was that all about? I'm sure he knows something about this tunnel. These tunnels must be part of the big reason Bremen army wanted to occupy this area so badly. The Bremen army? Huh? You can't be serious. You can't be possibly that out of the loop. Just weeks ago, the Eastern Union and Bremen made a truce. It's nothing major, of course, just the end of the Great War. The reason why I'm puzzled about this ordeal is that the truce happened right after Bremen reached this area, the city of Prehevel. Seeing these tunnels makes me think there's definitely something fishy going on. We didn't find any parts of the train. Oh well. Maybe I can continue with you for just a while longer. You can continue with me for the rest of your life! It might be safer in a group. I'm always safer with a Bella near me. I'm less safe when she's not around because it's nice to have her next to me, you know? It just feels nicer. So like, where do I want to go? I don't know what it is. Something about going in this direction feels wrong. Like I feel like the darkness in that going that direction. I don't feel like I should go that direction. Oh my god, hi! Leave me alone! Excuse me. I just confused him by walking in a circle. What can I say? Let's go the normal way. What can I say? I love rolling around people. Glass vial, okay. It's fine, I guess. Oh, there's a lady. Hello. Oh my god, I don't have a saw! I can't just cut off her head! Whatever. What if we, like, both just take her out by a torso shot in the beginning? What if that works? Huh. 2 shillings. So much money. Once I see the swine, I'm gonna save. Watch, just so you know. I'm gonna randomly save and you're gonna be like, why are you... Because I like gambling, but I also don't feel like starting over. Okay. Isn't he like the slightly stronger one? He's like his... Isn't he the one that is like... His health is a little bit more than the normal villagers, so then I actually should take off his arm? Is that... Am I remembering that wrong? I forget. Because most of them you can just take out in 2 hits, right? Oh my god, I can't believe I have to guard for your bear trap. I love jumping over your bear trap with my wheelchair! I just think it's so funny. I just like jumped over that with my wheelchair. She is so cool. Olivia has the sickest tricks. She parkour. I need another chance to... Ooh. I love glass shards. Glass shards. Meat pie. Mrs. Lovett's meat pie. Savory and sweet pie. True, sir, true. My favorite thing about that is that I made that joke last time I played this game too, and I make it every time I play this game, and it really is not funny every single time I do it. And I just keep doing it because I don't know. What else is there to get in this house? I like got jump scared by the sound of her wheelchair not going up the staircase. I got so scared. I was like, what the hell is that sound? The sound of her wheelchair not going up the staircase. Okay. We're doing tails this time because they said that I like tails. That's what the game told me. I love tails. Oh, see? They said I should do tails. And I got the Eepee mask. Eepee mask. My Eepee mask. I have to remember, I gotta like make sure I go the right way with her. Oh, there's one of the circles. Wow, I have great bookshelf luck. I forget whose circle that is. I have to relook at the different circles. We all start to feel hungry at some point, girls. Weak from hunger at 51%. Okay. Have a meat pie. It's Almir and feared hunger. Oh, it's the Funger circle. I can save there. whenever I get the book. Let's see. Did it in a pincer, just like an elixir or do. And technically, I can just open this bolt cutter. What's the percentage of tummy would you consider yourself hungry? I would say at 30%. Sick. No, let's just do it, okay, guys? Let's just fight the guy. Don't look at me. I'm not using this book right now. Watch me be really... Watch my luck be better than everything. Look how good my luck is. Okay, I'm talking to him. His words are waffled. What was that? What? What are you saying? Hello? What? Can you pronounce those words better? You were just so hard to hear. Could you... Yeah, just... I need you to... Could you, like... I just feel like, because of, like, how I don't see your mouth, I just don't know anything you're fucking saying. Okay. Watch this. The game told me that I like tails. So when I press tails right now, it's going to work. So it didn't work. Okay, so like, watch this. I know how to play his game. Yeah, I know, saving was the best idea I could have done. I didn't want to go back and retry. That would have sucked ass. That would have taken so much time. Like when I picked the Let me try again. I'm gonna pay attention this time instead of just clicking buttons. I didn't even read. I haven't read in years. Well, that's not true. I read fanfiction today. I was reading really good fanfiction today, actually. That's like the best thing you could read. That counts? Oh, thanks. I like to think that too. Okay, we're gonna do heads this time, because the game is telling me I like heads, actually. I love heads. So, anyway, actually, the game thinks I like tails, guys. I'm just saying, I love tails, actually. It's my favorite. Wait, I need my luck. Where's my luck? Where's my tail? Why don't I have my tail on? There it is. Here. See, now that I've toggled my tail back on, obviously it will work when I pick tails. Tails! Tails never fails! Tails! We love tails! That's so sick! Hello. Excuse me. Can we have a good conversation where you die? Can we have a good conversation where you die, bro? No offense. Can we have a conversation where at the end you die? See, it was just my luck because, you know, like when I threw that wrench at Needles and killed him in the first shot, you know, like the game heard that and they were like, fuck you, and now I have to do this coin toss 20,000 times. Okay, last time I picked Tails, we haven't done it the same thing each time, so let's do Tails again, because obviously this is going to work. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, actually, that's crazy. Anyway. Me when I fail a 50-50 6 times. Okay. Sick. Hello! Pay attention to me! He's ignoring me! Hello! I'm trying to kill you! Can you pay attention to me? This fucker. Hello. Thank you. Breathe. What is that? What are you saying? Come on, talk faster. We're gonna do heads. Oh, thank gosh. Die, die, die! Die, 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 Kirai! Oh my god! He's coughing blood. Oh, beautiful. We're so back. Yes, yippee. Moldy bread, yippee. Carrot, dried meat. Pipe man. Get the pipe on his hand. Kill his torso. Oh, it didn't work. Oops. Fuck. Miss. Fuck you, bitch. Sorry, what? A bear trap. Whatever will I do? Sometimes you just gotta do a sick trick on him. What do you have? Now I just have to find a bone saw. I think it's in the other, like, house on the other side, right? Where I have to walk in front of those things. I'm so nervous. I don't know. I have a bad feeling, but maybe we'll be fine. Okay, it'll be fine. I keep getting trauma in my head because the last time I played this game, I triggered one of the people in that area, and it was so annoying. I'm always so worried I'm gonna trigger one of the guys. What are they called again? I almost called them the happy guys. They're not happy. They're the worst thing ever. Death masks. Mr. Happiest Fellas. The most happiest fellas. New poems of love and torment. Can I get better bookshelf luck? Open it. Watch this. Tails. Oh, it's a pistol. That's fine. I'm gonna get one later anyway, but I'll take it. Sure. Could be worse. Could get nothing. Can't keep complaining when you could have gotten nothing. Could have gotten nothing. Ooh, a second pipe wrench. Now that's cool. Mr. Pipe Man, let me cut off your arm with a pipe wrench. All of y'all be setting up your bear traps. But I know this thing called sick tricks. He wants the Grand Slam. Well, I'm gonna tell you, don't touch my woman. You piece of shit. Do you have any items? 2 shillings. Nothing. Literally nothing. What am I gonna do with 2 shillings? Okay, tails. Watch this. Tails. Okay. Watch this good book we're gonna get. I forgot we only get the same one every time. We always get the same book from this bookshelf. I was about to be really happy and then I realized I'm not. Take it. Take it. Now we have to go back to the city. Oh shit, I forgot. We have to go back to the city because I'm gonna cut off people's heads. No, stop. C. How'd I press it fast enough? There's gotta be people who do speedruns where they're really good at taking off the chair and doing it in the right amount of time. Okay, can I have your head? I wonder if, like, I'm like, is the vial's head, like, when I cut it off, can I take off the mask or is it fully melted? Is that the one where I watched a video once where someone used her with a gun? Never done that with her. There we go. You roll down the stairs and hit a guy, stunning them, then quickly 180 and shoot them, killing them instantly. You can, like, stun people when you run into them down the stairs? That's crazy. It's crazy to me that the game counts that. It's like motion stuff. Put down. So many heads now. Hello. Sacrifice. Unbearable existence, the suffering, the agony. We play the secret song that echoes from within, the song that is like razors through flesh. Can you hear it? Yes, you can hear my voice after all. You who came with the offering, ask and thou shalt receive. Oh, explorer of the further regions, farewell. Oh, here he is. Hey, are you okay? It's okay. I have heroin. You'll be alright, kid. Don't worry, I got the heroin. Yeah, it's my little meat shield. He's here. My favorite little meat shield. Okay, so we should be able to get this guy in 2 shots. Search, and then saw off his head. And we're gonna get good luck. That's what I think is gonna happen. Yep. When we go into that mansion? Oh, yep, I think so, you know, I think I think I'm gonna get good luck when I do those bookshelf rolls. Can I? Excuse me. Matches. Paprika. Red herb. Bruh. Okay. We like tails in this game. No, we really don't, actually. Okay. I haven't ran through the free herbs. I just, you know, need the new meat shields. You see, before the vial, you can always reroll the mansion if you get bad bugs. I guess we could. Don't pull my arm. I'll only do it if it's horrible trash. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's awesome! What can I say? That's so sick, what can I say? I'm just built so different! My look is just built so fucking different! Also, let me feed you. Here. Eat bread. It's moldy, but you might like it. The mold is just a little bit of spice. It's a little tasty. It's furry. It's like a little extra chew. I've actually eaten mold in bread before. I don't know if you guys have ever had it. I mean, like, I'm asking you, like, it's like a spice, like a flavor you would normally get at, like, the bread store. The bread store? I mean a bakery. Oh my god. Have you ever had mold? It tastes... It makes your mouth feel chalky. You know what I mean? It makes your mouth feel really chalky. And it tastes kind of like I don't know how to fully describe it. I mean, the mold that I tasted, it tasted kind of like not bitter, but like it had like a very subtle flavor, like just like extra texture mostly. Why do you know that? Oh, one time I went with my friends to this Greek food place and I got this gyro like sandwich with the bread, you know? And I was eating it and like halfway, like when I first took the bite, I was like, this is kind of weird tasting, but I'm not gonna judge. Maybe they just prepared it differently. So I kept eating it and I kept eating it. And then I basically got like near the end and I looked down because I was mostly talking to my friends while I was eating. And I finally looked down and I realized that there was like this strip of mold throughout the bread. And I had just kept eating it. So anyway, then my friends were like, you should complain. And I was like, maybe they just don't know that their bread is moldy. I mean, I don't want to complain. I just won't eat the rest of it. So I didn't eat the rest of it. But the meat was really good, so. The only issue I had is that I'm technically allergic to mold. It made me really hard to breathe, so I had to use my inhaler a lot for the rest of the day. And it also made my throat feel really tight. But the meat was really good at that place. And the next time I went, they did not have mold in their bread. So, hey. What can you do? I had moldy bread often back when I was poor. That makes sense. Bread molds kind of easily. But yeah, definitely if you eat something at a restaurant and then like you like feel like it maybe tastes off, maybe look down and see if it's moldy. Because I wasn't smart enough to do that. We have to save after such an incredible pull. I Can't believe I had such an incredible pull. That never happens. Okay, let's read our books. Gross. Then we're gonna read Almir. Then we're gonna read. Which one I'm really excited that we got was the Venushka book. And then we need Sylvium. I think my moldy bread always tasted like sour dirt and kind of soggy. Really? That's crazy. I guess maybe different molds have different flavors. There we go. I light a candle as we celebrate the glory of the night. Light a candle, light a candle. He's not there yet, right? Yeah, he's not there yet. Means I can loot. Go tooth. Meat pie. Pep pills. Beer. Oh, I love when I find beer. Sick. I wonder if there's a YouTube channel where someone has eaten different molds and compared the types. There's gotta be a someone on YouTube who's done a video like that, right, guys? Like mold taste test. I don't think it's the time where Marina is in there, right? Wait, I don't even want to. I don't want to. I just gotta kill the guy. I just have to kill the guy. I have to kill the guy so I can get Marina. Unfortunately, I think so. It would make sense. Can I kill him? What type of gun do I have right now? What guns do I have? Can I kill him with this rifle? Untapped market token, this could be your chance. What can I say? I have 9 bullets. I'm sure I can kill that guy. I didn't walk away fast enough! Can I run? Excuse me. I meant to shoot you again. Okay, now I have to go and put my other item back in my hand. Oh, it didn't take his fucking arm off? Why not? Fucked up. Fucked up. Come here. There we go. I just want to cut his arms off before I fight him. I don't like how he smiles like that. Is he a reference to something? The way his face looks kind of reminds me of like some sort of old movie or something. Search. Soulstone. Starts to feel hungry after that guy? Yeah. That he makes me feel hungry too, huh? Don't break my heart. My breaky, breaky heart. I don't know why I thought of that song. Made me think of like, do you guys remember, what you call? Hannah Montana. You know what's crazy is I watched a lot of Hannah Montana, but I barely remember anything that happened in that TV show. It's like one of the only shows that I remember almost zero about, regardless of the fact that I watched so much of it as a kid. Because I watched a lot of the, like Wizards of Waverly Place and all of those, too. What is the... Well, I definitely need agility. But it's like I remember like nothing. You only recently learned that that was her dad? What? That's like the whole point, was that they were like actually daughter or father in doing the show together. That's so crazy. I know nothing about Hannah Montana. What's about? It's about this girl who wants the best. I know I'm describing it like that. It's about this girl who is a superstar with with her persona that's called Hannah, like as in Montana. But like, she doesn't like. She has like a high school regular girl persona, and she tries to like balance her relationship of like her friends plus like her superhero life, and like it's mostly just like a comedy misadventure like kid like TV show based off of that. Like her best friend is like originally a huge fan of her and stuff like that. Oh, I see. I like Hannibal Lecter, Doctor, and Serial Killer. Oh, like the what do you call the like horror sort of criminal shows. I used to watch a couple like that. Like I watched a lot of Criminal Minds growing up, and I also watched like a lot of different type of cop shows. Like I used to watch what do you call? I watched Lucifer for a bit. That was pretty good. I liked that one. I liked Lost Girl. I liked Double Life. I mean, I guess yeah. Oh my god! My luck! Yes! Wah! Hey, that's sick. Hey, that's crazy work. That's so awesome. Sick nasty. You know, who needs chests when you can just get all the books? I love reading! I love reading! Reading is so awesome. Everyone should read. When I'm like, I'm not gonna save too often, guys. I'm just, I'm gonna be really normal about this. And then I get like several like skin Bibles. Then I'm like, actually, guys, I'm gonna save because I don't want to lose them anymore. Actually, fuck what I said I was gonna do. Okay, we're gonna go for your arms. Actually, his face kind of looks moldy. Actually, if you think about it, the gunman, his face kind of looks like a rabbit. You guys see what I'm talking about? His face looks like a rabbit. You see it has like a little bunny nose? And then like his mouth to the sides kind of looks like a bunny's face, don't you think? And he kind of looks like a cat. He's got that lower nose with like the little mouth. The nose. I read a book called Zola recently. It was a good read. What does cheese horror mean? I think it is a rabbit. It's based on Francis Bacon drawing, and Francis Bacon butchered animals for his art. Oh, interesting. Oh, it actually is about cheese. I've never heard of something like that. I have a question. If I, as Olivia, go over this trap, does it affect my speed of running even though I'm in a wheelchair? Like, does the bear trap still get me? I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just like, didn't know. No, you lose your legs, you bleed, but you're fine. Oh, awesome. That's cool. I've done so many runs of this game where I don't pay enough attention and I walk over a bear trap and then I just start over. Oh my god, you don't have to look at me. Leave me alone. Excuse me. Excuse me. I forget if I can just kill them with the torso hits. Well, you're gonna see. Hi, Prime
Welcome
Time!
to the Topicult, Crybaby.
Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Happy Funker Day. Thank you! I hope you've been having a good day too. It's a day for fun. It's a day for celebration. Tobacco! Oh, I love finding tobacco. Actually, not really. I don't smoke, but it's such a fun little thing to grab. What a little fun gift. How cheap? Just from killing you? Oh, thank you. Tobacco. Me found tobacco. Heads, because it's the first button. Hi, Pet Size! Hello, Juice. Welcome. The smell of a tobacco box is really nice, even if I don't smoke either. I don't think tobacco smells bad inherently. Like, cigars, I think, can smell kind of fine. But I think cigarettes specifically smell like ass. Like, when someone goes onto the bus and they smell really strongly of, like, cigarettes, it makes me feel like I'm choking, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you couldn't, like, why do you smell so much like a cigarette right now? It smells like poverty. I mean, a lot of people who are in poverty do smoke cigarettes. That is true. But I just think a lot of people that, like, in the city that smoke a lot of cigarettes, they just smell very crazy when they go on the bus. Oh yeah, you're on YouTube now. Yeah, this is my first dual stream of ever. I thought it would be fun to do my first dual stream as like the first game that I streamed when I started streaming on YouTube, so I thought we would do Fear and Hunger. Oh my god! I welcome to Twitch. Thank you! Thank you, Snowy! Oh my god. This. Oh my god, Kijo! Hi, Kijo! Welcome! Hi, Raiders! Oh my god! Hi, Raiders! Hi, Kijo! How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you playing, Queen? Welcome in. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Tol Kakun from Celebris Productions, first generation Infinium, Crystal Diamond VTuber who likes singing, yapping, and Yuri. And today we're playing Fear and Hunger Termina, both here and on Twitch, which is my first multi-stream. But I hope you guys had fun. I hope Funger has been fun. It has been. It's been very relaxing so far. I've had pretty good luck. Oh, you're almost done with Elden Ring? Oh my god. I didn't realize it was so long. I know you haven't you played it since you debuted like last year? Now I can watch Toka on 2 streams. This is true. Nothing left here. You know, I gotta had some bad luck for all the good luck I've had so far. Oh, Elden Ring, my girlfriend worked on that game's DLC. Really? That's so cool! Almost been a year since I started. I mean, it's a long game, right? How many how many hours is it normally? I guess it is a pretty long game. It's the DLC that finished. Oh, I see. Is it one of your favorite games? Like how I love playing Funger? Or is it just a game that— Oh! Fuck you! Sorry. What did I just say? Is it one of your favorite games? I can't see them, but I hope that they fought Bale. My girlfriend worked on his wings. Oh, that's so cool! Tell that guy to tell their girlfriend she helped make a very, very, very good game. That's what Kijo says. That's what Kijo says. I did fight Bale. Curse you. Is it a really hard fight? I can't play Elden Ring because it's 3D, so I'll get motion sick, but I've always loved hearing people play in the background when like people will do it in videos and stuff. Because I can watch people do like edited videos of it. Forget. Is it this way? And I can... did I? Is it because I'm on day 1 still? It's because I'm on day one morning. Have fun with stream. Thank you, Kijo! Hey, Funger though, no motion sickness. Yeah, no motion sickness playing Funger. I think it's part of why I like playing it so much. It's like, I can memorize a lot of facts or easily look them up and then play it and I don't have to worry, and there's no intense graphics. And it's not too scary. I don't want to do this. I made a mistake. Oops. Oops. Let me go. Let me... Whoopsie. You win the game will let me escape. It get like does like a kabedon against the wall for me. Next to you, I walked past a guy that smelled of it and I almost puked my guts out when you smelled someone who's— Oh, I when I was in college, a lot of my friends actually smoked. And I would sit next to them while we would be at like hanging out and stuff. It was always very loud. I always said, "You smell loud," is what I would tell them whenever they smelled very strongly of weed. I'd be like, "You smell loud." Smelling a bit loud today. It was crazy though. Once when I was in— oh my god, it was so crazy. Once when I was in rehearsal for a show I was in, my friend, one of my friends, she looks me in the eye. We're like doing like, we're rehearsing singing. She looks me in the eye, pulls out a little bottle of tincture, puts it under her tongue, and then puts it away, and looks at me while she's doing it while we're in rehearsal. Thankfully the director did not see. But I literally was like, "Oh my god, girl, you're so brave and daring. That's crazy." I could not imagine. That's so scary. She really did not give a fuck. Trying to remember. What else do I have to do before day 2? If I want to get Marina was in the tincture. Weed. What do I want to get? Have to do is kill Henrik in the morning of day 1. Where is Henrik? Where is Henrik? Henrik location. Henrik location. Fear and Hunger. Not Bloodborne. Fear and Hunger 2. Henrik. Lunchtime. Oh, I have to go sleepy then. Let's sleep. Let's sleep in the beauty. There's the girl that I want to recruit. There she is. I must go to sleep. Rest for a bit. Oh, it's Pagale. It's him. It's him. Welcome back. Seems that you are very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. Very delightful to see such progress. Keep up the pace. The festival won't last forever. What's going on? Since the 13 of you are such late additions to the party, your days are already running short. The festival will reach its climax in 3 days. That's how long you have. Use it wisely. What happens in 3 days? My master has a short attention span. So does everyone. If any of the other 13 contestants are still around when midnight hits on day 3, well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. However, it's not advised to wait until then. Do you mean I have to kill other contestants? What you do and what you don't is entirely up to you, of course. Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? But enough about that. Let us proceed to the services I can provide. How may I best aid you in your quest? I haven't killed anyone, so I can't get anything. Well, you cannot just tell me what this does. I just want to know the effects of you know. Anyway. Oh, God. Ugh. My body. Did you hear my, like, hip crack when I did that? I, like, stretched and then my hip cracked. And my knees cracked. My favorite thing about stretching is when my body pops around and I'm like, wow, I'm really living life. I'm like, I'm so graceful at this time of life. Okay. Abella, come with me. We must find him. Henrik, where are you? It's the afternoon. Manor, day 1 lunchtime. Let's go get him. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to kill him in front of Abella and she's gonna be like, why are you doing that? I'm gonna be like, cause... That'll be my excuse. I'll be like, I don't know, guys, I don't like him. Well, it's not that I don't like him, he's just a cook. But he's gonna steal Marina, and that's not okay, because we need her. I do think it's interesting the way that you know that it's like the afternoon is because the sky turns like a little bit red. Because I feel like that's rather rare, you know, for like an afternoon thing. For me, it smells like stank, so I've given the name skankweed. I mean, I could for next to a person who smokes and my throat smells. I think so. I guess that's like how a lot of my opinion is on the smell of that type of thing. I would agree. I don't like the smell of it at all, which is why I think that like I wish like in my head I'm always like, you know, you can eat it. So a lot of people don't like eating it because it feels less like they're in control of like how they feel. Shit, my dick, I forgot. I just love the staircases. I was about to run right over that just because I like forgot to care. Can I already go down this? I never tried that. Can I actually interact with this? No, okay. I'm like, can I interact with that ahead of time? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna run right over. Okay. Shit! Run! Oh my god, no! No! No, this isn't good. Oh. It's a good thing I just saved. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. I love this game. This game is so awesome. It's so awesome. Let's just go the other way. Because we know where he spawns. Since he's going to spawn over there, I guess we can go the other way. And then hope that it doesn't spawn in the main city. Though it might be easier to run away from it if it's in the main city. In my experience, smoking gave the most effect compared to ingesting it in other forms. I have not tested it out enough, but I would believe you. I forget, is it random or does it always, will it just because of my game RNG just roll it in that area? Like, it was predetermined where it would roll when you start the game. I forget if it's predetermined or not. Okay, 6. We're just not gonna go there. So, I'm just gonna avoid that area because, to be honest, we don't need to go past that area. It was just quicker in my head than going this way. Hopefully, this isn't the other area where the second one is spawned. That would be awesome if it wasn't. Not as good as caffeine pills. I've never had a caffeine pill either. Okay, guys. We're gonna really hope the other place is not over here. It's not gonna be 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 over here. Oh god. Please don't be here. Oh. Oh. Amazing. I can get rid of my old an offering. We had caffeine pills from my old job had to say alert. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I guess that's true. Some jobs you really have to be paying attention. Quantity. Oops. We want. Leaves them. Hollow stinging has mild pain. Forget, is it the nettle or the hemlock that we like the most? Hemlock is the poison one, right? Yes. We like the hemlock. Hemlock is good for later enemies. We go this way. Ooh, my eye. Okay. Now we can go and kill Henrik. The towering waiter is greeting here. Good afternoon, miss. From what I understand, you're a newcomer. We just got a new mayor in the old town. I'm sure he's thrilled to start his business immediately by meeting the newcomers. Please, he's waiting at the dining room. Oh, wait, I have to kill him. I forgot. I have to beat him. Oh, that's gonna suck. I don't know if I'm ready. Do I think I know enough stuff to kill that guy? Well, we're gonna have to find out, huh? Someone's gonna have to find out, and it's gonna be me. Yeah, I was an executive to a credit collection place. If I'm not alert, my team suffers. Oof. Probably what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna want to throw stuff at him, right? Because we have to kill him. We can't just like talk him through his thing, right? Okay, we're gonna kill him, kill him. Because we want to get Marina, right? Where was Brinley by him? It takes time to save him. Oh, that's true. Okay, we'll do that then. I don't really want to fight him. Newcomer, isn't it peaceful here? Glad to see you're not completely loony yet, unlike those others. You saw those people, didn't you? One can only wonder what happened to the folks around these parts. They've drifted far from humanity. Only thing they seem interested in is scavenging scraps around the old town. Never mind to have in-depth discussions with them. I just want to talk about poetry, music, culinary arts. You're in the same boat here, my friend. I don't have the answers. I heard the Bremen military meddled with something. Some say the moonlight scorched the earth into something unrecognizable. And the townfolk say it's always been this way. Newcomer, you haven't touched the food yet. These are rare delicacies you can only find in Prehavel. I've traveled from afar just to experience them. Pick these, for example. Don't they look absolutely delicious? Use your imagination. Food can be as inspiring as the highest forms of painted art or the most complicated musical arrangements. What comes to your mind when you look at these dangling beauties? The duality of mind. I don't know. Taking this seriously? Fuck off. What is this squammy thing? Looks like a dragon. Snakes. Slithering on the ground, yes, the deceiving one. This one's my favorite. This particular fungus. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Nudity. Coitus. Family. I don't know. This? We do not talk about family on this table. Why do you hate me? Thank you for the company. From what I understand, you're needed in the city. I do have the key, however. I have one last question. Are you a man or Kaiser, so to speak? forget if I'm supposed to say I support the Bremen army. I support the Bremen army. I fight against the Bremen. I don't remember. Do I like the Bremen army? I forget. I thought we all hate the Bremen army. We all hate them, but we also hate the other side too. They're not really good on either side. I'm just gonna say that ah, fuck my dick. I don't remember. I don't remember which side is what. Let's try that again. I didn't read the lore in this game, I don't care. Let's try that again. This time I'm gonna make him really like me. Watch this. What happened? Where's your food? Show me your balls. I think of embryos. Yep, he likes me now. Yes, this dragon. It's a snake. This one. I don't know. Nudity. I fight against the Bremen army. Thank you. Okay, now we just have to open the room so Marina can't go get captured, right? Ooh! The other Alchemida, okay. Highly flammable. Antidote for poison. Nutritious liquid. Okay. Let me get the... This one. Murky vial. Yellow vial. Good. Great. Now when do I get her? What do I do? It says to get her, then save Levi from Caligula's attack on day 2 afternoon in the west part of Prequel. Okay. Or kills him when he is moon-scorched before the night. So I don't have to kill him? I can just keep him alive? I've never done that. I've never just kept him alive and not killed him when I want to get Marina. Okay. We'll just go into the city then. I'll go into the city then. Shit. another party member, but I can't have Levi, so maybe... Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Let's go up to the city then. Let's go up. Okay, we're gonna walk by this thing and nothing's gonna open and it's gonna be 100% fine. Watch this. It's gonna be 100% fine. It's gonna be 100% fine. Yep. Nice. Oh, sweet. Syringe of heroin right outside the area where you could grab Levi. So like, let's see. Can I just get it? Like, I feel like I always get him, though. I feel like I've had them both on this team before. Can I just get Levi? Last vial. Last vial. Wine vial. Wine vial. I always forget. Pipe. Now I can finally smoke my tobacco. Can I force it open? Do I have enough strength for that? No, I do not. Do I have more than one small key? 2, yeah, I guess I can open it. I like having gasoline canisters. Chalk. Ooh, I needed that. Chalk is good. Sea ration. I learned what a sea ration is because I was watching this guy eat military food. Oh, I have a sewer wrench. That's also really good. I feel like I've gotten him in this area before. What if I just do it? What if I just say fuck it and we try? I'll just come back here if I can't get what I want later. Best ration guy on YouTube. It might have been. It was this guy who was like comparing the difference between the different rations from World War II. He was like and like he was really funny because he was like, I'm only eating MRE food for 48 hours. And so he did like 2 days worth of it, and then he was like reviewing the different types of rations, and only ate rations for a certain amount of time. He's sweaty and shaking. Are you okay? I see. Give him heroin. I'm Levi. I'm not feeling all that well. Would it be okay if I came with you for a while? God, he's Deku. What? You know, he's He's a boy and I don't have any better boy voices. Have an iron spear? I don't know. Have a spear, why don't you? Oh yeah, the death mask. I picked up a death mask. She can have the EP mask. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, I can look over here. 10 shillings! Trash can! There he goes! Pep bills. 3 matches. 4 shillings. Booby trap. Oh, shit. Fuck. Just one at a time then. Fine. Nice. Ooh, nice. Here. Nice miss, bro. Oh. And then we get the one arm, and then you can rev up. And you can rev up. Good. And then, oh wait, I have to beat him. Search. Fine. Let me kill you too. Yeah, get it out of the way, yeah? I'm bloodthirsty. Fuck off with your fucking following me everywhere. All these fucking bobbies out here. Nice. Sick. Beat him. Search. The thing about them is they're always there being annoying, so you know, it's like, might as well just try to fuck around and kill him, you know? Because otherwise they're gonna bother me the whole time. Oh, okay, thank God, it's not one of those. I hate it when the death mask sends in that area too, because then it's so hard to walk anywhere. Ooh. See, he's so weak, it's crazy. Ooh. To hell. health. Levi! Crap, bro. Bro, you're insane for that. What happened? Bro. Mix it up. Mix it up. I'm gonna get this guy down from there. Oop. Great. Get over here. This fucker. Nice. Good. Sick. No, I need your head actually. Can I have your head? Search. And oh, another small key. Sick. Can't not see the rabbit. It looks like a rabbit face. You know? It's kind of crazy. Then we gotta go inside some of the places. Bookstore. This is where we're gonna find Marina later. Oh, I know, I know. You want us to kill you. Okay, come here. They're fucking everywhere. Oof. We just haven't gotten lucky yet. Like normally the ooh. Normally the head will stop at some point and then you can just hit the head and it'll be over. There we go. Wait, I need to go back and rev. Just in case. And then you can hit the arm just in case. Nice. Beat him. Nice, another small key. Cool. Bro, these guys, they're getting heat. They're getting beat up. Let's give you... Need to find more healing items. Chapter of Rare. Oh, we got the Rare Bible. I think we might have almost all of the Bibles, actually. How did we get so many Bibles? Where's the Rare Bible? No, we have more than 3. Look. At the bookshelves at the place we got we have Skin Bible Grogra, Skin Bible Rare, Skin Bible Almir, Skin Bible Fear and Hunger, Skin Bible Vernushka, Skin Bible Sylvian. Is that like all of them? Like, who am I missing? Is there one I'm missing? Kaiser critique. Nice luck. See, it's because I had the bookshelf luck. You know, that's just how they feel about it. So many skin Bibles. And yet I haven't killed any people, so I can't really get any extra skills. Leave. Ooh, lucky coin. Mushroom stew. I really like just killing them to kill them. I really shouldn't, because I don't have enough healing items. But it just always feels like I should just do it, you know? They love killing him, they love killing him. Oops. Rev. Beat him. I wonder if I could get a blue file from this barrel. That'd be cool. Search. Do we have any other healing items for you, sir? Technically, I guess. Here. Don't die, you're a meat shield. You have to stay alive. That's the whole point of you. Oh, sick. Nice. Three ammo. Entered. Oh! What do you mean? Oh, I never even had this interaction with him before. I guess I've never gone this way during the day. Oh, wonderful. I like genuinely have never gone this way before, like during this time of day, but I guess so. Maybe I just have to sleep. Maybe I need to go to sleep. I just don't know if there's other things I need to do during day one. But I just really want to build my party and then I can actually go adventuring and stuff. So maybe I should. So that I can actually go and recruit Marina. Go to sleep here. I like that they count them as alive even if like they moon scorch and they're like, they're still alive. To save. The Hexen. Do I have anything I can get? No. Leave. But okay. We'll leave it at there for tonight. And then we'll continue next time we play. No, next time we play, next time I stream. But I think that was a good, successful first stream of Termina. I think we got a good setup for the next time we play. But before we end, I have to figure out how to do this. Okay. I have to figure out how to do this. Because I should learn how to actually raid a channel of VTubers. Of Shi-Icho. Okay, we'll raid into Shi. And then on YouTube... I forgot I have to do this twice now. Okay. And then... on YouTube... we will raid into... Cersei, who is doing an announcement and special merch stream. Let's go Cersei. Soulstorm. Thank you! Thank you, Conclaver! Thank you for the raid message. Okay. We're gonna raid into Cersei and to Shi, but I will see you guys on Saturday for the Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes collab with Serena. I'll be streaming my side because you kind of need to stream both sides for that game, so I'll be streaming that with her as well. And then I will be in a cover of Give Me on Dreamy's channel that's gonna come up on this this 4th of July, which is this Saturday. So please make sure to check that out. Also, I mean, if you've seen on the is it on Twitter? It is, right? On the Big Summer Blowout, or no? Is it not? I can't move my thing with this in the way. Stellarverse Pro. Big Summer Blowout. Yeah, there it is. On the 4th, there's also going to be a Stellarverse Pro Infinium cover for the 4th of July of Pirate's Desire. So please make sure to also check out the SCP page for when they put that cover out, okay? But, let me... When Serena does this, does she raid out on Twitch first and then raid and then raid on YouTube? Right? Because you have to go to your ending screen and then raid because the YouTube is the supporting one. That would be how it works. That makes sense. Okay. I'm really smart and I know how to do everything. Okay, we're gonna raid out to Cersei and Shi, but have a good rest of your night and thank you for hanging out with me, okay? 3, 2, 1. Wah!